The smiles around, 'cause there's a new game in town. It's time to excite at the roll of the dice. With friendship comes epic wins and defeats. It's a land of adventure with board.
Hey guys, welcome back to Board Season 4, right here on youtube.com/board the show. We apologize for this taking so long.
My fault. Yeah. I do not know of what you speak. I do not know of what you speak.
Dan's got stuff like
I did not even.
family and 2 jobs and a life. And
all I know is I've been sitting in my trailer. I've been
What?
waiting for the scripts. The scripts haven't shown up. I didn't know that we were starting this.
How did you get a trailer?
I mean, it was in my contract.
Is that what that weird charge was on my credit card?
The puppet dropped the trailer off for me. You didn't get one?
No.
I don't know. You must have.
I have to sit in the bathroom.
You must have negotiated poorly. You need a better manager.
It's my show. How did I negotiate? What?
You need a better manager, I guess.
Stupid. I don't like it.
I don't know.
Welcome back to Board, gang. This show's all about board games from the 50s through today.
Be more excited, or you'll never get a trailer.
I'm depressed now.
Oh.
Dan and I are back to give you a look at some all-new games this season. We got some fun stuff, hopefully. As long as this one back here decides to give us anything good.
Oh, yeah.
It could be great. It could be awful. We don't know.
I think it'll be fun, regardless.
I hope. Are you ready for this season?
I'm ready. Let's do it. I've been ready.
After last season, Captain Coolsville and trying to kill us.
Captain Coolsville, he was misunderstood.
Oh, was he?
Misunderstood.
Fair enough.
I had some good times with that guy.
Yeah, but he tried to knife us.
When?
The end of last season, he had a knife and he tried to kill us. You had to disarm him?
Oh, I'm sure he had a logical explanation for that.
He didn't.
No?
No, I don't think he did.
Oh.
No.
All right. Well,
let's turn around, let's get a game, and let's start this season, hopefully, off right.
Let's do it. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, world? Ah! 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 Ah!
Oh, that's right. You haven't been around for a while. Will you stop that?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
You haven't been around for a while.
What? That's not the same guy.
Puppet had an accident.
Huh?
And kind of caught himself on fire a little bit.
It was not Captain
It was your
Coolsville.
truck.
Well,
You took me, baby. I was beautiful once.
he was playing in the truck and the car.
You're on
Blew
safe
both
track.
of them. He blew them both up in himself.
Allegedly.
We had to have some work.
Allegedly.
We had to have some work done to him. He had to have some plastic surgery. The swelling will never go down,
So he just looks like this now.
unfortunately.
Just go with it, people.
You've kind of got cute eyes. You're kind of adorable.
And he can blink.
Look at it, blink.
I think this explosion and painful fire thing is the best thing that's ever happened to you.
Would have been better if he... Anyway.
So hey, I guess we're here to play some board games.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the purpose of the show. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We often forget the hey.
Did you see that? He's got... We actually... they actually put some bones in his hands.
Oh. Ow.
What?
Whoa,
Don't chew on them. What have I told you?
I'm so delicious. I like ribs.
Will you see this?
Skeleton warriors.
Skeleton warriors. They're bad to the bone.
They're bad. I got it.
You don't have to be so mean.
That was just rude. Well, I guess we're gonna go play bone chilling bad to the bone game. So thanks, Puppet. Skeleton Warriors.
Back to the bone.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You know, this is an interesting. Well, number one, it's a very famous toy line from the '90s. Mostly for the stuff they didn't make. The stuff they made was really amazing and really well done. And Playmates was the company that made it.
Playmates produced it. I think it's one of those toy lines that was totally overlooked at the time, but people appreciate way more now.
It was ahead of its time. It really was. The skeletons themselves are amazingly sculpted and you know, rendered as a final product, and just this amazing. You know, the original Playmate stuff had like the details, like the gold eyes and the gold details and stuff, and
it was really cool. And you know, Playmates, this was kind of towards the end of their like real golden era, I think.
Towards the end of the Turtles.
Yeah, I mean, because they were producing the Turtle stuff, and then they, you know, anything that was similar to Turtles, and they had the Star Trek line, and they were doing all that stuff, and it was really cool. And Skeleton Warriors really stood out from all of that still. Yeah. Because as awesome as things like the Turtles line was, you know, it's always kind of been notorious for having all those unpainted details. Turtles line was great. I love the Turtles line. There's so many great sculpted details on those that are unpainted. The Skeleton Warriors had just an amazing amount of like they paid so much attention to the detail on those figures, and I think that's what really made it stand out.
And it was.
And it's a shame that it didn't go further than it did.
It didn't sell well in the first series. In the second series, we were supposed to finish off our heroes with Talon.
We were supposed to get Talon, which was
the female, the sister of Lightstar.
Yep.
And Grimskull, and we were supposed to get the Bone Dragon, which is
Bone Dragon,
the most famous, one of the most famous unproduced toys of all time, because it just looked amazing.
Absolutely.
It wouldn't have been very articulated, but it would have been friggin' cool.
But you know what did get produced?
This board game.
This board game that we're gonna play.
It's very interesting. It's one of those. It is one of those 3D board games.
Oh, I like it.
Somebody tore off some tape right there. But it is a 3D board game. Of course, I've got a big soft spot for 3D board games. I love 3D board games. They're pretty amazing. They get to be pretty amazing. But you know, the front cover of that is pretty spectacular too, because it's done by the same company that did all the pre-production artwork and such for the cartoon.
That's great. That's great.
Cartoon was another thing that was way ahead of its time.
I like it. The cartoon's great. Everything about Skeleton Warriors is awesome, and it's always so, you know, depressing thinking about how it could have gone so much further than it did.
Yes.
And so
a lot of cardboard pieces.
Yeah, it is a lot of stuff. I love the art's awesome on this though too. Those colors are awesome. Look at those colors.
Little things.
What is all this?
I don't know, dude.
So we gotta build this.
Yeah, we do have to build this. The downfall of cardboard play sets for board games is that you have pieces like this where a chunk of it's just like missing.
Oh, great.
Oh,
is that a gem? Is that the Lightstar crystal?
Oh, magic!
You tricked me.
I did. Crazy.
The Lightstar crystal is mine!
But the Lightstar crystal, didn't they like? There's
that's the Bone Dragon.
Put it on your ear. You can have a Bone Dragon earring. We've got some plain pieces. We've got Ursak the Guardian. We've got Talon. We've got the awesome Grimskull. Let's say there should be more in here. Prince Lightstar's in there. Yeah.
He is Prince Lightstar. He has no power.
Yeah, he does. Kinda. Some more cardboard pieces. They're everywhere. There's the skeleton war. There's the skeletons and Baron Dark there.
They're just hanging out.
They're just kind of hanging out. Got a bunch of cards here. It's crazy. Oh, dude, it's nuts.
Hey, you finally got to the board.
I did finally.
And more instructions.
Yeah, more instructions. There's the game board.
There we go. That's cool.
That's pretty simple.
Yeah, but it's neat. Yeah, it's cool. Well, it'll look cooler when we get the 3D stuff built onto it, I assume. So.
Yeah, there are. You know what's funny is a funny story is when I first bought this, I'm guessing I never pulled the board out of here because we never found the instructions, and a fan actually sent us the instructions, photocopied and sent them to me. But apparently,
you had them the whole time.
Yeah.
You owe this guy money.
I do something shipping.
No money.
Yeah, I never buried them out. But well, let's put this together and let's play some Skeleton Warriors.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's play it. I'm excited.
I'm too.
Oh yeah, Skeleton Warriors! An amazing toy line from Playmates, an awesome animated show, and now Skeleton Warriors! Crap in a hat. Calm your roll, Pickle Man.
Sorry.
Alright, this game happens to cater to one of my board game weaknesses.
Losing?
Ha, 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 no. 3D board game!
Yeah!
Okay, there is some setup to the board here, which we won't bore you with.
Sometimes, that is even more fun than the game itself.
There is a separate piece here besides the board that needs assembled, and that is the battle arena, and it goes together pretty easily.
We will learn all about that soon.
Now with the board and battle arena ready to go, you shuffle and deal the Skeleton Warrior cards face down on each of the 4 card spaces on the game board. Now in the end, there should be 6 cards in each pile.
Next, you take the 2 black battle dice here and place them in the 2 grooves on the battle arena.
Each player chooses their Legion of Light pawn and places it on the Skeleton Warrior space on the game board.
And finally, you clip the Badog, clip anywhere on the fortress background.
The youngest player goes first.
Ha! That's me.
Now, the mission here is to travel along the game path, battling opponents to win Skeleton Warrior cards. And once you've collected all 4 different Skeleton Warrior cards, you get to battle Baron Dark.
On each of your turns, you roll the movement dice and move your piece the number of spaces shown on the die.
Now you will always end your turns on one of the 3 following spaces. The Skull space,
which allows you to battle for a Skeleton Warrior card.
Transport spaces,
which allows you to move to any other path space or to a space occupied by an opponent to battle for one of their cards.
And the Blast space,
which ends your turn.
Now if you roll the Lightstar Crystal, you can then take the crystal even from an opponent and place it in front of you. This will give you extra battling power.
You can move in any direction, but you can't backtrack back to a previous space.
Now 2 or more opponents can occupy the spaces, which allow you to battle one another or follow the directions on that space.
Back to the skull spaces. The color of the skull space you land on directs you to its matching color card pile. If there is a face-up Skeleton Warriors card you need next to the pile, you have to fight the player on your left.
Otherwise, turn over the top card and place it face up next to the pile.
The cards you can draw are one of 4 Skeleton Warrior cards.
The Bad Dog card, which we'll talk about in a moment.
And the Baron Dark card. We will discuss that soon as well.
To battle for a card, there are 2 situations. One is landing on an opponent.
The other is landing on one of the skull spaces.
This sends you to the battle arena, where both players roll 1 black battle die into the arena.
The player who rolls the highest number is the winner.
But if you have the Lightstar Crystal, you get to add 1 to your roll.
If you win, you get to take one of your opponent's cards if you need it. If they don't have one you need, you can turn over any one card and place it face up next to the pile. This is a good way to slow down your opponent. If you lose, your turn is over.
On a skull space, if you need the card next to the pile, or if you turn over a card that you need, you then fight the player to the left. If you win, you get the card. If you lose, the opponent gets the card and your turn is over.
Now, the Badog clip is somewhat of a nuisance. If you draw the Badog card, you have to remove the clip from the background and clip it onto your pawn. Your turn is immediately over.
You can't move until you have defeated Bad Dog, and the only way to do that is in the battle arena.
Players battle one another again. If you win, you can remove Badog and place him back on the background, and then take your normal turn. If you lose, you stay put and try again on your next turn.
You can also get rid of the Bad Dog clip if another player draws another Bad Dog card. The clip then gets switched from you to them.
When you draw the Baron Dark card, you lean it against the Baron Dark stand. There it stays until the end of the game.
And when you've collected all 4 different Skeleton Warrior cards, you can then head towards the Baron Dark space on the board to fight the villain.
Once you make it to the space, you then try to defeat the villain by rolling a 6 on the movement die.
Adding 1 if the Lightstar Crystal is in your possession.
If you roll less than a 6, your turn is over and you will have to try again on your next turn.
If you roll a 6, then you defeat Baron Dark and win the game.
Alright, your turn.
Alright.
You got 3 cards, I have none.
I do. Here we go.
This is
Alright.
awful. It's an awful game for me.
Alright.
Alright, what'd you... 1,
3.
All
so
right.
I'm in the yellow.
Yeah. Flip over the top card.
Oh! Dr. Cyborn.
So we have to battle for Dr. Cyborn
All right,
again.
it's battle for Dr.
All right,
Cyborn.
all
Okay.
right. Give me one of the die.
All right.
All right. Here, ready?
The red.
Yeah, ready. And
You got a 1. I got a 5. I think that means that Dr. Cyborn joins my pile, which means I have all 4, right? That's all 4 of them?
I don't have any in my pile. Give me that dice.
And I got the Light Star Crystal. I just want to throw that out there. I have the Light Star Crystal.
Yes, you do.
Also.
Did not roll it on the board there. Oh.
What?
More you die.
Hey, what?
Yeah.
You got the...
Yeah, I get to roll again.
Unbelievable.
Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. And oh!
You got Baron Dark? Baron Dark?
I don't have any. He goes up there.
He goes up there. Okay.
I don't have any Baron Dark cards. It's your turn.
All right. All right. Here we go.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5. So
Yeah.
I'm in the blue.
I'll flip this
All right.
way.
What we got?
Oh.
Oh yes. Wait. I got the bad dog. Is that what that is?
Yeah. No, that's bad dog.
Bad dog.
Which means this now gets clipped onto me.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Great.
Oh,
Great.
that's a real shame. That's a real shame.
I guess
You're up.
Well, I have to battle bad dog. I can't get him
Oh.
off me. So.
Okay, battle bad dog.
We have to. You have to roll one of the die. You have to.
Oh,
you
you got it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Here we go. Ready?
Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. I fell off.
You got a 1 and I got a 1.
Well, it's a tie.
You got the Light Star Crystal though.
I did, so I got a 2, so I can get rid of bad
You
dog.
can get rid of bad dog.
Yeah, bad dog is gone.
Lucky you.
All
You're
right, there
lucky.
you go. Try to roll again. I got the crystal. This is awesome. This is great.
So I just need to get up here because it's time for me to go battle Baron Dark, right?
I got the crystal though.
You did have the crystal.
Oh come on!
Bing!
And you get to roll again.
And I get to roll again.
Yeah. Please don't move to the teleportation spaces. Please don't move to the teleport.
Oh, Baron Dark's falling down. All right, let me see if I can reach over my guy here. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, great. Yeah. No, I get it. You can all the way to Baron Dark. Yeah, that's great.
All the way to Baron Dark.
That's great.
So take your turn, buddy.
I don't know why.
I'm just gonna sit here and look at my gem.
Oh no, you're not. I'm gonna take that back here.
What?
There we go.
Oh.
Crystal. So now I got to beat Baron Dark without the Light Star Crystal. So what now?
I'm just gonna do it.
All right,
That's
I'm gonna
it.
roll the other die for you then here. Actually, no, you just need to roll one. You
I
need
just
to
gotta
roll a
roll, and I gotta roll a 6.
You need to roll a 6.
It needs like epic battle.
No,
Oh, hold the phone. Hey, what does that say? What does that say? What does that say? Can you see it?
Oh, I saw it.
I got a 6. Where's Baron Dark? Winner! Bum ba dum bum bum. Where's that epic battle music?
I'm not singing it.
Dum
for
ba
you.
dum bum 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 bum.
You're singing your own epic battle music. Even without the light crystal.
Victory! I didn't even need the light crystal. I rolled a straight up 6, and I beat Baron Dark, and I have all the Skeleton Warrior cards, so I win the game! Booyah!
Thank you for that.
Booyah!
Yeah, no, appreciate that. Yeah, Dan wins. Surprise, surprise, ladies and gentlemen. We start out the season on a strong note.
Hey, it's all in the luck of the dice roll, buddy. Whoa, hey, you get that away from me. You did not even draw the bad dog card. You can't just be clipping that on people.
I'll clip it where I want to clip
Whoa,
it.
no.
I clip bad dog where I want to clip bad dog.
No, you won't.
Skeleton Warriors from Milton Bradley. It's a very simple game, actually, when you get down to the gist of it. The instructions make it sound very complicated, but in fact, it's not.
That's a running theme I've noticed with all of our board games, though. When you read the instructions for the first time, they always sound a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
When you sit down and you start playing the game, it kind of clicks.
Yeah, and you're like, this is pretty simple.
This is one of those games.
Unless you're Dark Tower, and then,
Unless you're Dark Tower. Yeah.
And then the instructions are long. Complicated.
Right.
We're going to put RPGs into a board game. Oh.
This is not that.
No, this is actually, it's really easy to play, too. It's very simple. The battles are very easy.
The battle arena's fun. I like that. Yeah. That's really cool.
It's a very different approach to, rather than just rolling the dice on the board, you get this whole separate board to roll the dice on, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
It makes it very unique. But what do you think? Skeleton Warriors is a little fun game.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a lot of cool qualities to it too. I mean, it's fun to play, but the artwork on the game is awesome. The board is cool. The box art is fun. So if you're a fan of the property, this right here is a cool collection piece as well as a fun game to play.
Yeah, it's worth tracking down. I mean,
yeah.
You've got all, it's up to 4 players. You've got some great playing pieces.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Like Danny said, the artwork is amazing. The artwork is very very cool. It's very very reminiscent of the packaging for the toys, of course, because it's all the control artwork they used for the show and for the toys, and just some great art. I'd love to know who did the artwork on these, because the artwork on the battle arena itself is just
that's cool.
It's just phenomenal.
That's great.
The skeleton army.
It's like a classic Skeleton Warriors. Yeah, the army. That's
Yeah.
like a classic piece of art.
Yeah, it's a very very classic for this series. But yeah, I mean the die. I mean, pretty easy. You got 6. You can steal the Light Star Crystal. The game is kind of hard to find though with the Light Star Crystal. It's just mostly.
I bet.
It's one of the more easily lost pieces of the game.
Absolutely.
And this being a 3D cardboard kind of game with the backdrop and stuff, it's hard to find one of these used in good shape because it's cardboard. And as we showed earlier,
some of the pieces were kind of falling apart, but and that just comes with age and pulling the tabs in and out when you're taking it apart and putting it back together.
Yeah,
so
it starts to
it's gonna
shrink
happen.
that. So
it's gonna happen.
But a great game, but really fun, gang. We'll be back next week with an all new episode of Board,
where I'll probably beat Jason again. Spoiler alerts! I'm a bit of an expert at board games.
I wonder if I can use this to shove this up your nose.
Ah! On my nose.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll see you next week, guys.